After the economic crisis caused by the coronavirus pandemic, Poland, like the rest of the world, had to face another one, an energy crisis triggered by Russia's brutal aggression against Ukraine. Despite the fact that we came at the threshold of the second term to face all these disasters, as well as the last year, winter, coal, lack of coal, gas, will there be gas? We have dealt with all these Egyptian plagues. Today, the Prime Minister announced the budget deficit for 2022 amounted to 12.4 billion zloty, although economists had originally expected the deficit to be around 30 billion zloty.
Stało się to, szanowni państwo.
This happened, ladies and gentlemen, despite our support programs, which in 2022 reached, I think, all residents through a VAT reduction on basic foodstuffs. As reported by the Finance Ministry, state budget revenues in January to December 2022 amounted to 505 billion zloty. Receipts turned out to be 2.6% higher than planned in the budget law. In addition, GDP growth was assumed at 1.7%. CIT revenues, this is less talked about and it needs to be emphasised. Here this growth is even greater. More than 190% tax increase from CIT thanks to the effective ceiling of the tax system. According to Eurostat, the unemployment rate in Poland in January this year was 2.8%. This is the second best result in the European Union. Only the Czech Republic has lower unemployment. This also shows how, through this difficult pandemic period and the negative economic effects of the war, the level of unemployment in Poland has not increased and has even decreased. The economic situation in Poland has also been recognised abroad. Currently, President Andrzej Duda is in Qatar, where the United Nations conference is taking place. During the current session, issues of support for the least developed countries are being discussed. Today, we are counted among the rich countries. Here at this conference, it is said that we are members of the European Union, the sixth country of the Union by size. You are an area, a world where there is great prosperity. This is how the Union and Poland are looked at here. Despite this, inflation is affecting the wallets of Poles. It was 17.2% in January, an increase of 2.4% compared to December.
Dochody do budżetu muszą rosnąć.
Budget revenues have to grow strongly because inflation is higher than the average forecast. Revenues have to be much higher than originally planned. The increase in impact is unprecedented. Even if one clears it of the inflation bracket, these inflows are quite significant. In the last 8 years, budget revenues have doubled. The Central Statistical Office's data on the Consumer Price Index for February will be known on the March the 15th. According to experts, inflation may have peaked in February. As Finance Minister Magdalena Rzeczkowska said, the inflation rate will begin to fall from this month.